What is good, guys? This is part 2 of the landscape illustration lesson where we start to add color. Now, in part 1, we talked about drawing with closed shapes so that your addition of color can be really easily done with the paint bucket tool. We also want to use different shades of color. As you can see, I've colorized my house with a few different shades of blue and gray. I gave it a nice pop of color on the front door with purple. Backtracking a little bit here to review drawing in background areas. And when you do that, you also want to use closed shapes so you can do colorizing like I just did. Also, every separate new thing that you add should be on a new layer so that you can also shift layers around and put your foreground in front of your background. So another thing that I want to talk about is when you draw, that it can be challenging and a little bit frustrating at times to use the computer as your drawing tool, but don't forget to undo and try again things that you might have attempted that you weren't happy with. You can see I'm doing a lot of layer shifting here where I'm drawing spaces in the image that are going to be separate, and means it gives the whole image a lot more dimension, a lot more perspective also. So as I'm drawing, this is me really challenging myself to try to draw those yellow stripes on the road, and I want them to be, again, solid. Notice they don't have to be perfect. I like a little sketchiness to my digital illustration so that it looks more realistic, that it was drawn by a human being, that being me. If you're comfortable with the way that you draw certain things, like houses or cars or trees, this is a great place to try that out. So I'm drawing what I call the broccoli tree here, where the branches go up, and I do have to cap those branches and then make them solidly closed so that I can add color. We're magic wanding in here on the green, on the leafy part of the tree, so that I can do a gradient in there, and trying to do it based on those colors that I've selected in the color picker. And I'm trying a couple different methods here to get the shading the way that I want it to be, and I'm gonna try it a few times until I'm happy with it. Always remember, undo. When you're done with your selection, deselect it so you can continue to work in other parts of the picture. And a clue that you might not be finished is that you might have open blank spaces. So fill all those out, put things of interest in those spots, and express your creativity and enjoy. But that's it for the moment. As always, thanks for watching.